Watch your community in action. Beaufort County TV is your home for everything Beaufort County. From meetings to live events to original programming and more. You can find BCTV on your local cable channel, on YouTube, at BeaufortCounty.tv, or on the BCTV app.
Welcome back, everybody, here live on Beaufort's Own for the second half. And once again, it looks like it's a short kick over to Cornell Warren for the kickoff for Bluffton, as usual, for Hampton County. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Bobcats at about the usual starting point. About the 21-yard line is where they're going to start this ball off here.
Yeah, and a surprising first quarter surprising first half coming out of here from this Hampton County Hurricanes team. You know, 4A versus 2A, nobody was really expecting much of a competitive game, but it's turned out to be kind of a blowout the other way.
Whoa.
A little bit.
Let's be clear. You weren't expecting a competitive game. Hampton County has. I've been wanting to see them play for a minute.
I have been wanting to see them play, but then again, this is the same Bluffton that put up 57 on my World Branch Warriors. So, you know, I had a one person lens. I had a one view lens, man.
I about to say yeah. That's where the one view lens comes in a little bit. You were judging off of Well Branch, and now Hampton County and Well Branch is two different things, especially what Hampton County and Coach Hanna has been able to put together with Hampton County these 2 seasons here. And another interception to the house. Another pick 6 for Hampton County.
And that looks to be Agent Zero, Jalen Singleton, second on the night. 2 rushing touchdowns and 2 defensive touchdowns for Agent Zero. Big impact here on this game tonight for him.
And Hampton County is putting on a clinic here tonight versus Bluffton right now. Like I said, there's a big showing for them, and they've coming out of Hampton County, coming over here to Bluffton, and Bluffton are looking for a promising season, man. Hampton County, man, they are some monsters right now. Here comes the extra point. All right, now it's easy money. Going to be good. 28-0 goes Hampton County, and man, when I tell you, the den is very quiet right now.
Yeah,
it is very quiet.
You can hear a pin drop from the crow's nest where we're at. It's very quiet right now in this den. Granted, most of these fans haven't come back from their halftime snacks and everything, but still, there's a lot of people here at this Bluffton game tonight, and this crowd has gone silent. Hampton County has put Bluffton's team on notice.
Yeah, I think it's past notice at this point. I think it's it's eviction notice time there. I think they came over, and I was excited. My Pittsburgh Steelers, we went to play the Falcons, and we won that game. And it was, a lot of people were excited about that game, and I wasn't excited. We kicked 6 field goals. We didn't score nothing. Our offense looked terrible. And, but they posted, coming from Atlanta, from Georgia, bankroll fresh. Warren's actually going to take the return this time, trying to find some room. Reverse down to the left side. We got an opportunity for our first Bluffton score here. Warren on the right side. I would say, who else would it be if this score would have been broke open? There would have been Warren there. You put it in there. That's the dangerous side. You keep doing that high kick over to Warren. And finally, the defense doesn't get down there fast enough. And that's kind of dangerous. If you're going to short kick it, you want to short kick it to somebody other than one of their best offensive, or one of probably the best offensive player if you don't want to go weighted by throwing in the quarterback, Aiden McCarthy. They usually, that's one thing I hate about the quarterback position. You kind of weight who's the best player, and it's probably Warren, but McCarthy is the QB, and none of this happens with McCarthy. You need a good QB to make all this happen. But 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10 here for the Bobcats. Starting off with good field position. If they got any chance to make it happen, that'd be here. Ball on the 34. Throwing it up to the right-hand side. He's got Benjamin wide open. And are they going to call it a touchdown? They do.
Touchdown, Roman Benjamin.
Roman Benjamin with the catch, put 6 on the board finally for the Bluffton Bobcats, and into the end zone goes Benjamin. And don't call it, it's a little bit early, but you sense a little bit of a comeback coming in, or they got a long way to go. Yeah.
That definitely gives them some momentum coming out of, especially coming off of that pick six that they had. A one-play touchdown here for this Bluffton Bobcat offense, and the den is not so quiet anymore.
And there goes the 2-point conversion. They get that in as well.
Are good.
So make it 28-8 for Bluffton, and they're about to come out. And man, you think maybe they got a little bit of a lesson, a little bit of a chewing out there during halftime about that. So they come out quickly. They score 8, 2 big plays. They get the two-point conversion, and they're ready to go. But unfortunately, they gave up the pick six. The agent zero there to Singletary to start the half, and so that puts them in the hole. But they finally get to touch the ball there, and they make it happen. Well, I can't say finally. Their second possession, touching the ball, they make something happen, but it's still a long way to go. That shows that Hampton County still in the row of 21, still 20 points down. They're gonna have to make a lot of things happen here to come back in the second half, right?
Yeah, and this, like we said, a little bit of momentum shifter right there. The pick six happened, Den was quiet, and now they got that offensive play going. Let's see if they can build on that offensive play, that one play touchdown that they had, and just try to figure out this Hampton County defense. These D backs have been able to just break on everything McCarthy is throwing, and the D line has been able to get to everything. And there's a muffed kickoff right there.
Ball gets loose, but is covered.
Yeah, quickly gets covered up there by Hampton County, but a little bit of a dangerous play right there. That ball just a little bit moist there. From the residue of the rain here. We had a slight drizzle, but it's pretty much cleared up. We put the 10 up just in case, which was smart for us, so we'd have been caught in the rain for a little bit of a while. So great for us, and but everything's all good to go here. First down and 10 for Hampton County as they get ready to go on offense for their first time this second half, even though they've already scored 6. And then, by the way, Mr. Singletary just showing off there.
Yeah, he's showing off what he can do on offensive and defensive side of the ball. On that pick six, we didn't really mention it. That was Tex-back cornerback play. Saw the curl. Saw the curl developing in his back pedal. Planted his foot in the ground, broke on the ball, and was able to guess where McCarthy was going. And came up with 6 right there. So he gets a carry for about 3.
Kobe Saunders on the stop.
On the short gain, second down, and we're going to spot it. That's second down and about 7 there.
Hurricanes pick up 4, second and 6.
Second and 6, we'll call it.
And one thing that makes this Hampton County lead right now much more impressive is that, Bluffton has guys that they can designate on the offensive and defensive side of the ball, them being 4A. Hampton County has guys playing both ways. As we can see, Jalen Singleton here is the running back, but he's all Jalen Singletary is the running back, but he's also the cornerback 1 for these Hurricanes. And most of their O and D linemen playing both sides of the ball. So you would think that Hampton County would be the one getting exhausted first. Just kind of the wear and tear on their body, but that's not what we're seeing so far here tonight.
Well, like I said, we still got a long way to go, and that would, like I said, normally be the situation here with the extra bodies for both teams. But I think Singletary, as good as he is, I think he might start both ways, a little Travis Hunter-like on both sides of the ball, regardless of where he goes. But the numbers, you expect the bigger size. There goes Singletary around the right-hand side. He's got a first down and more, trying to find his way, moving his way around defenders. And, man, Singletary is putting on a clinic out here tonight. He's definitely having a great show.
And that's a great run there by Singletary, but I do want to shout out the block from Jaden Bovian right there, holding his block as a receiver, making sure Singletary can get to that outside, try to get some more yardage on that play right there.
First down and 10, moving the chains goes the Hurricanes, and they're going to take a moment to talk about some things. Looks like we had a small injury time out there, walking off under his own power, able to get up quick. Ashton Chambers quickly walking to the sideline there under his help. Umpire, a little bit of a limp there, but glad he's okay. He makes his way to the sideline. He got a head full of hair under that helmet, though. I wasn't expecting. Well, that's one thing about football players. You just never know. You don't, kind of can't get personal with them because you don't know what they look like under the helmet there. Wasn't expecting that. Singletary quickly brought down in the backfield, and that time Josh Bond, the senior linebacker, says, "No way, not this time.
On the carry.
We're not letting you get any big positive yards that time."
Yeah, and Risher has been a great 1-2 back to have with Singletary, but this
That one on the
this play
42,
right
yard
here, like you
loss,
said,
second and
they were able to
11.
get into the backfield, stop him for a loss, and just kind of hold the momentum that Hampton County had on that big run.
Terry drops back, fakes the handoff, throw over the middle, and that time it's going to be Jordan Bovane for the touchdown, and that's going to be 6 for Hampton County.
The reception, putting it inside for 6 more.
And that is the same play that we've seen 3 times tonight. That seam streak from Bovane has always seemed to be open, and Bluffton just can't adjust to it. Had a big run, but wasn't able to. They had big run after catch on the second attempt, and wasn't able to punch it in. And this time with the short field, able to get 6 here for Bovane. Great play calling here by this Hampton County offense.
The kick is up, easy
And
money.
the kick is good.
And one more for Hampton County. 35, they go up by up by 27. A little bit of a rough night here for Bluffton County, but man, Hampton County, man, putting on their dominance and showing that they're one of the best teams here. Officially, in the words of Justin Jarrett, I guess, the loco right here, Hampton County. You come over here, you play Bluffton. Now, I think 2 of the stronger teams you got to worry about is I think you got to worry about May River, and I think just history-wise, all roads do go through Beaufort. Now, Hampton County won't play these teams because, different classifications and not on the schedule, but I think that's one of those things you think about is that you got a 2A school now balling out in Hampton County in their second year open, and you go for that matchup there, and you wonder, are they truly, pound for pound the best team in the Low Country
As
or the Loco, our area?
As of right now, I would say that they were with the slow. As of right now, I say that they are with the slow start that Beaufort has gotten off to. And, me just not seeing really much of May River's film. I believe that I've been hearing a lot of good things about them on local sports. Shout out Justin Jarrett, but I haven't really been able to see them in person to get a view. Seeing how Hampton County is playing tonight, I would say that they're pound for pound with those 2 that you mentioned right there.
Yeah, and I always say this because, Beaufort, the one thing about Beaufort that, has been just hard to unravel is I think Beaufort has, I don't want to say home field advantage, but I think they got home field advantage over, pretty much the whole Beaufort County. And what I mean to say that is that so far throughout history, Beaufort High has dominated this area in football, and there's been some wins here and there. But the record, if you look it up, and I don't have it off the top of my head, it's a lot of wins and very few losses against local competition, regardless of the record that time. First down and 10. McCarthy throwing out to the right side, looking for Warren, and almost picked off
intercepted again.
Again. That time is number 4, Terrell Grant, trying to get in on the party. Can't hold on to it there. That's going to bring up second down and 10. But, yeah, they've had a struggle kind of on this area. And most notably when May River looked like they had the opportunity to go to state a couple years ago with Ahmad Green running for about 3-4 touchdowns a game at the QB position. They waltzed into Beaufort 8-0 and left out when Beaufort was having a very kind of bad season and that undefeated streak. And there goes Bluffton, full speed track towards the house. Number 11, Nate Omer.
And I think we're starting to see some of that fatigue kick in for this Hampton County secondary. Second big play touchdown that they have allowed.
Touchdown Bobcats, touchdown Nate Omer.
In that first, playing those offensive and defensive snaps is kind of starting to catch up to this Hampton County secondary.
And I believe they're going to get ready to set up, and I think they're going to go for two again. Actually, no, they're going to motion over. So here comes the extra point here for Bluffton. So Hampton County's still been scoring. They scored twice in the second half, but now Bluffton has scored twice in the second half. So if you want to go 0-0
And the Cartwheel kick
right
is
now, the
good.
score is technically
And touchdown brought to
15-14
you by
Bluffton
Three Wise
here in the
Men.
second half. They've got that two-point conversion earlier. So now they're in position. If they just keep scoring and kick field goals, now they're in a position where if they could just tie it up, they would have the lead technically with the same amount of touchdowns if they could just get back into this ball game. But 14 on the board, it makes it look like a lot better of a game, but they still got 3 more to go.
Yeah, and one thing Bluffton needs is they need this defense to step up. This Hampton County offense has been kind of running through this Bluffton defense so far tonight, literally with Jalen Singletary and Riser, but also with the passing plays. The one passing play that they've been using, that seam beater. Bluffton comes out in cover 3, and that's just the coaching play, the coaching automatic call right there. That seam beater, so they have to watch out for that. But if Bluffton's defense can get it going, get some turnovers, get some turnovers on downs, if anything, that would be a huge momentum shifter in getting Bluffton back into this game.
Bluffton turns the kickoff here. Hasn't been any trickeration. And they're just going to boot that one deep, and it's going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So it's going to be first down and 10.
So we will bring it back. Somewhere it should be around the 25, maybe.
First and 10 here for the Hurricanes, who have not.
Well, they're going to mark it at the 20.
Well, been hard to stop here so far tonight, here in the Bobcats.
Yeah, these Hurricanes have been kind of sending a windstorm through this den so far.
Well, I'll tell you what about the Hurricanes. You talk about a windstorm, that's pretty much all you hear, man, is silence. And even though they score, you get a little bit of cheering there for the Bobcats. But, man, before this place gets rocking, usually you hear a faint amount of cheering all the way throughout the game somehow from the away team. I mean, from the home crowd, but you haven't been able to hear that. Like I said, this is the Hurricane win. And a big play in the backfield, and they get a stop on that man, something that they've been looking forward to for a little bit of a while. Quick toss to the outside.
Isaiah Bastain takes him down.
And a big play there, and a large tackle for a loss. What they needed in a great position for them to be able to be in.
Second and 15.
Yeah, and great job there by Isaiah Bastain. You know, he had a coverage assignment when that tight end slipped out. Was able to read the play, seeing that the ball wasn't going to come to the tight end. Shut off his block and got Singletary in the backfield.
Second down to 10. Terry, the handoff, making a couple of moves. There goes Singletary, gets a good bit of yards back. That's going to be about a 10-yard carry, though, for Singletary.
Singletary on the carry. Saunders leading the charge for the stop.
So you go from a great
Hurricanes pick up 10.
second down and
Third
15
5.
position. Now another carry. It wasn't like a big pass play. You allow a run by Singletary. Third down and 5 is a little bit more manageable than where you'd like to be. You'd like for that to be a little bit inside the 5 right there, but 5 right on the money. Terry in the shotgun. Singletary to his right. Now up back, almost got a little bit of an encroachment there at the first start, and there go the flags. Let's see what the call is here. Go ahead, fire up that microphone, big guy.
Dead ball. Encroachment on the defense. 5-yard penalty, first down.
And that's what I thought it was going to be, an encroachment on the defense, going to move them forward. So
Hurricanes now.
first down
and 10 from their
and 10 for the Hurricanes.
And the man who committed that encroachment automatically dropped down and started giving himself push-ups. You could see his teammates in the background telling him to get strong. Just a mental mistake there, which has been a lot of for Bluffton so far, which kind of led to the deficit that they're in right now. They can limit those penalties, limit those mistakes. They'll be back in this game.
Terry, hand off to Singletary, trying to find some room there. You got a pack of Bobcats.
Malcolm Gordon leading the charge on the stop.
Right there on the tackle, but not before he gets about 3 yards on the carry. Second down and 7.
Hurricanes pick up 3, second and 7.
I believe they're asking a signal to stop the clock, because I believe it's a little bit off. Let's see what the, or maybe we're off. So we'll keep our clock rolling as we are behind by a couple of seconds. I think I might have forgot to keep the clock rolling once it started after that first down. So we're behind by about 30 seconds or so on the clock. Still second down and 7. Here comes the Hurricane offense. Heavy on the right side. Handoff going to be to Risher, trying to go wide. A dive at the ankles, no good. Makes another man miss. And multiple
Risher
defenders
on the
having to take him down
And
from
we got a
Risher. We
flag
got
on the far side.
flags on the play.
And the way that official rifled that flag in there, he might played shortstop back in his day. That was he threw that from about the 25 to the 40.
A quick one. He said, make sure you know where that flag's coming from, baby.
But a good run taken back there by a penalty here on Hampton County. But one thing I did see on that run is Bluffton is trying to go low on these bigger backs, especially Riser. Riser's probably their
Offense.
probably their power back compared to Singletary being like the agility guy, the third down back every time. But they're trying to go low on Riser, but they have to make sure that they get close enough to do it. The defender kind of dived early. You can see Riser just kind of pushed him off. Make sure that they get up and personal and Riser, and then try to go low on those legs.
Well, here we go. Singletary back in on the field. And it looks like we got a little bit of a reverse action, trying to go around to the opposite side there. We're going to be tackling in the backfield. Bovane couldn't find nowhere to go.
With the carry, and he's taken down back camps right around the 18, 19-yard line.
Smothering in the backfield, nowhere to go.
And mark it at the 19, third and long now for the Hurricanes.
We're going to see a rare occurrence here. We're going to see Mr. Carnell Warren here lining up at corner.
Third down and more than enough long. That's going to bring up fourth down. Oh, that's going to be intercepted. It's going to be taken away. And the Bobcats looks like they got a pick six up there. Oh, touchdown Bobcats.
There's a flag on the play.
Looks like that one popped up in the air.
And it's a pick. Touchdown.
And the pick six, let's see what the flag is on the play. And Bluffton really wants to hope that this isn't taken off the board there. A little bit of excitement there for them as they want to try to bring this game within 2 scores.
Can we just talk about how crazy of a play that was? Grant got open on the slant, catches the ball, and then comes down to the ground, not able to hold it in.
During the return, blocking the back on the return team. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. First down.
So first down and 10, Bluffton. As his third down, as a block in the back there on the return. Unfortunate, no pick six, but they do get the ball back, and they do get it back. Let's see where they spot the ball. Or they're going to start off inside of the red zone since it was a spot foul, they said. Well, then they're going to get the penalty, so either way. So from the 20, ball going to be first and 10 on the 30-yard line. And I apologize, folks. I forgot to award Bluffton 2 points on that extra point. So the score is 35-15. The score is 35-15. Bluffton did convert a 2-point conversion earlier tonight. Empty set for McCarthy. And it looks like Warren just going in motion there from the outside. There's that 4 receivers.
Encroachment. Defense.
And they're going to encroachment on the defense.
Still first down.
So moving forward, first down and 5. Looks like maybe a little bit of a momentum swinger here for the Bobcats, right?
Yeah, like we said earlier before this Hampton County drive, we said Bluffton needed something on this defensive side in order to get this momentum shifted back into their favor. And that was just the thing that they needed as McCarthy takes off.
Scramble towards the left-hand side, trying to get towards that end zone. He's going to be tackled at the 5-yard line. Aiden McCarthy. And you see Warren was just pointing down. I guess he was trying to tell him to throw it deep and take off. But almost enough for the touchdown signal a little bit too early. But first down and 10, first and goal now for the Bobcats. A little bit of whistle, and I believe we get a timeout call here.
We have an official's timeout. Injury, heat and hydration.
And an official timeout there, so we're going to take a break right here on at Beaufort Zone. We'll blow a break from the action. While we got that, just want to thank everybody for tuning in. And if you're a student here in the Beaufort County area interested in calling some high school sports, our crew is available for you to join. You can join us here. We meet every Wednesday at the Beaufort Digital Corridor downtown in Beaufort. Great opportunity for some hands-on learning, be able to get inside the games and call the games the right way. You can join us here on the Beaufort Zone. Just shoot a message over to us on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. We'll get right to you. You can join us here on the squad to be able to call some games. We got a lot of games in action. We got plenty of sports. So if you're looking to for some other sports as well, we got football, volleyball. We got basketball season coming up, boys and girls. Then we go into the spring, and that's where we lose Tristan, the baseball player over at Well Branch, the no-hitter under his belt. Is going to be going from us. So if you're interested in spring sports, you want to cover some baseball, softball, soccer, and lacrosse, you can do that as well. Join us on the multiple position. You can come in and operate the scoreboard till that time, or the camera, whatever you like to do, and until that time comes in the sport of your liking. So opportunity to join us here on Beaufort Zone. And we're back from the official hydration. Official hydration break. First down to goal, ball at the 5-yard line here for the Bobcats. Looking to break this game open to make it a 2-score game.
And we haven't even touched the fourth quarter yet, and they're already cutting down this lead. This is the explosive Bluffton offense we expected to see coming out in that first half. Like you said, they must have got a good chewing out because this offense is firing on all cylinders right now.
And listen, and I tell you what though about being down, and this is exciting, and I hope Bluffton does come back. Not come back and win. That's not what I'm saying, Hampton County fans. Don't do that. But what I'm saying is just enough to make it a game, and because I love games like these where you can see it in real time. Because a lot of the times you see these games in the professional leagues, and a lot of people said the game was scripted. Oh, it was rigged. This happens in real life. If you play sports, comebacks happen all the time, whether it's close or all the way. They happen all the time. And this is, to show students that it doesn't matter what the score is. They got the same amount of time on the clock that we did, and we got an opportunity here. Handoff up the middle. There goes the scrum. There goes the Bobcats pushing their way into the end zone. They get another 6, and that's where the big boys come to play.
Touchdown, Cornell Holly.
And that's what we see them pushing, and don't give up on the pile. That's the pride right there of the Bobcats. Lucas Gates, the running back, getting in there on the party. Tackle on 6 more for the Bobcats. Make that 21. And let's see if they go for the 1 or the 2 here. And it looks like they're going to line up for the extra point. And, man, I'm going to tell you what, to get back in this game, that plan to go for 2 early it sounds like a real good decision by Coach Gregory.
It really is, especially how this defense has played these past couple of drives, being able to hold Hampton County in their own territory, either forcing them to punt or coming up with a turnover. So it's a great decision there by Coach Gregory to get the 2, even if they do get those other 2 touchdowns, they'll be in the lead if they can hold Hampton County so far. And just imagine if they didn't come out and throw that pick 6. They'll be down by 6 with 4 minutes left in the third.
So we got an exciting one here. What we thought was going to be it wound up being exciting. When we thought it was going to be exciting, then it looked like it was turning into a little bit of a sleeper. Now it's back to exciting, and now we're going back to JJ's favorite quote, Donnybrook. Is that where is that where we're going? He looks like it was like one of those words he learned out of nowhere. It's like Donnybrook, and he just can't let it go. This is Donnybrook for every single close game since last year. I felt like that's the first time I heard him say it, and ever since then he's just been launching it. And the kick is off. It's going to be deep, and Bovane is going to let it bounce into the end zone. And boy, was that close! It looks like that could have got down there towards the one.
First and 10.
And Bovane might needed to field that one and just get down or something. Bluffton was really close to getting that ball and having the chance to just walk it in for 6. You know, on the kickoff, it's not a fair catch or anything.
Yeah.
If it's the ball's live automatically. So if Bluffton was able to get down to that end zone in time, that was a walk-in 6 right there. Hampton County looking to get an offensive drive going, while Bluffton is looking to have a comeback night here on their homecoming, which we forgot to mention. I don't know how we forgot to mention that. It's their homecoming.
And what a big story that would be on a homecoming night. We got a man in motion to hand off from the right side. Desmond Mathis is lowering the shoulder there on the outside. Mathis, young man. And he gets that carry and what looks like just a decent little 6-yard, little 6-7-yard pickup, lowering the shoulder there at the end. So we got
that was just mean. Mr. Mathis could have easily walked out of bounds and avoided contact. Just wanted to show the defender that he's here tonight.
looks like we got a flag on the play, and we also got a player down, looks like, after the penalty. So we're going to take a quick timeout break. While he's on the take a quick timeout break, and we're going to be right back after we ran that clock down to 4:06 when we return here on Buford's Own. Welcome back, everybody, here after the timeout break. Not timeout break, injury timeout break. Penalty on the Hurricanes, so it's going to be first down and 20, actually backed up into their own territory. Clock going to roll as it was a run play handoff. The Singletary not going to get too much going on there, so it's going to be about second down and 18.
I believe that was Singletary with the carry. Gain of almost 3, second down.
Big play plays can happen at any moment so far in this game tonight. 2nd down and 18. The man who lowered the shoulder earlier, Desmond Mathis, the man in motion for the Canes. The last second play call there, looking to hurry up 3. Almost a delay of game here if they don't snap it right on time. And the handoff to Singletary around the right side, and a beautiful hit right at the line. I believe that's number 6, Ashton Chambers.
Chambers on the stop. That brings up 3rd down.
So 3rd down now and 18. Still, we'll actually give him a gain of about a yard there. So 3rd down and 17.
One thing I do like about this Bluffton field, not only is the setup of it beautiful, you know, the turf and everything, but they also have a play clock here. We can see how much time a team has to run the play, and I kind of like that on this Bluffton field.
Yeah, there's a couple of things I do like about it. Like I said, I do love the play clock. We can see how much time is left. Like 3, 2, 1. Barely getting that one off before the handoff to Singletary around the left-hand side, trying to find somewhere to go. He makes his way through the traffic, and he's trying to turn it into a foot race, but can't break the last tackle. Jalen Singletary, have yourself a day. What a heck of a play, and oh my God, if anybody's watching this, flip that and submit that to FWSAB, WTOC, whoever you need to for play
Hurricanes pick up the first down
of
by
the
moving up to
play
their
of
own
the
41.
of the day right there, play of the week. Jalen Singletary. Hold on, folks. We got to go back to that. They snapped the ball again. Jalen Singletary, that's one.
He might have to change his nickname from Agent Zero to Houdini, because I don't know how he got out of that tackle. Seemed like he was wrapped up by 3 defenders, did a nice cutback, and was able to just wiggle his way through 2 more and bounce off a tackle to get that first down. A big play there for Hampton County.
Handoff now, gives a little bit of break. There's Risher coming in. Give him a little bit of a reprieve. Going to get a gain of about 2. 2nd down and 8.
Risher on the carry. Gavin Carrick on the stop.
And don't be shy in the chat, folks. If you're watching us, I know you're scared. We're going to go back out again. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little scared, too. You know what I'm saying? But we're playing on games. But if you're enjoying us here, enjoying our live stream here tonight, don't forget you can comment. We will respond back as well. So this is friendly, friendly as well. Whether you're cheering for the Cats, whether you're cheering for the Canes, doesn't matter. Definitely go ahead and tune in there in the comment section. 2nd down and 8. About a minute left to go here inside the 4th quarter. Back into the game, splitting the defenders, trying to make his way, trying to make himself get a big run. There goes Risher for the first down and 10.
Malcolm Gordon on the stop.
4th quarter. Back into the game.
This is a nasty 1-2 punch that these Hampton County Hurricanes have in this backfield. You know, they've been airing the ball out a little bit, have about 100 yards passing. But this two-headed monster that they have in the backfield is something to deal with. Both players have the ability to just have that break. They have that breakaway speed in order to have a big run any time of the game, like we saw there from Singletary and Reiser themselves. They have a little bit of a flop job here.
There.
That's probably my favorite part of encroachments.
Encroachment. Defense. 5-yard penalty. First out.
It's probably my favorite part of encroachments. Just seeing the O-line flop a little bit, trying to draw the call a little more.
Just a little bit. Yeah, never too much, never too much.
Put a little bit of a James Harden there.
And there we go. We got the people cheering in the chat. We got Liz Clavel with the Let's Go Bobcat. Shout out to Liz. Chantel Gardner for the Canes and Travis for the Canes as well. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in here on the chat. And they're going to let that time roll on down after the penalty. First down and 5. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play here live on Buford Zone. I want to thank everybody for tuning in here so far. We'll be right back here live on Buford Zone. It looks like we go from a sleeper to a game here. Hampton County 35, Bluffton 22 when we return. welcome back, everybody, here live on Buford Tone. Start of the fourth quarter. Quick handoff up the middle. It's going to be enough for the first down and 10 for the Hurricanes. They just keep on moving the chains by the way of the ground and pound here.
Yeah, like we said, that was their main goal coming into the game and the previous games they played before. Just move the chains with the run game. Tire that D-line out. Like we said, Bluffton has the people to switch out. We haven't really seen much of that. The only time we've really seen Bluffton switch out their D-line, to one of their players' helmets come off. It's like a slight cramp or anything that they have to come out the game. But so far, we've seen probably the same starting secondary and D-line all game for Bluffton.
And they're keeping it going. Man in motion there. And it looks like we've got a flag on the play.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
And a little bit of sigh of relief for the Cats there. And it's like, they're going backwards. Thank you.
Either way, that might have been a flag, even if the person didn't jump off sides. They had 1 second left to snap that ball. Hampton County has been cutting it close with these play calls, especially when a player goes into motion. They might want to try to limit the complexity of their plays a little bit. Just try to get this ball off, see what they can do. Then if they do have enough time where they know what play call is going on, then start sending people into motion.
Terry Risher slips down there at the line. Unfortunately, there for the Canes, second down and 13. And mama, there goes that man, Mr. Jalen Singletary, back onto the field for the Canes.
Like we already said, they're having a great night. 2 defensive touchdowns, 2 offensive touchdowns. Almost had a third one there if he was able to win that foot race. But, just a big night all in all on this football field. I remember watching an interview with him on Local Sports with Justin Jarrett. Just a humble young man, just being able to sit behind that great running back that they had last year and learn from him and not kind of complain about not getting snaps or not seeing the field as much as he wanted to. And now he's showing with the world what he can do on this football field here tonight.
And as we go to timeout, we are in the fourth quarter, so it's time to shout out none other than our Justin Jarrett from Loco Sports and the Loco Lowdown podcast, Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. Actually, I changed it. I think it's 9:30 p.m., but they are live right now in the Loco Lowdown the Friday nights. The guys, Justin Jarrett, Max Siraj, Wes Kerr, and the crew live on Loco Lowdown. Catch them on multiple platforms, Facebook and YouTube, as they wrap up all the sports around the Loco. That includes all your Beaufort County, Colleton, Jasper, Hampton counties, a little bit of Estill as well. So they're wrapping it up, trying to include everybody here. So don't forget to check them out. They're live right now. Post-game highlights, interviews from coaches and players alike. Great place to wrap up Loco Sports. And go check out Justin Jarrett and the crew on the Loco Lowdown. Second down and 13. Out of the timeout by Hampton. Empty backfield for Terry. And we got a quick motion and a fake handoff and nowhere to go as Bovain once again can't get that reverse going. And I tell you, that's one thing they've been able to do is stop that reverse from Bovain.
Yeah, that reverse hasn't really gone anywhere, but just Hampton County trying to have the threat of it every time when they send Mathis and Bovain into motion. They're trying to have the threat of kind of breaking one with the agility and everything they have on those outside. But Bluffton's done a great job containing it. Just the inside run that they're really struggling with so far.
Bobcats on the defense, looking to close out the Canes. The Canes looking to continue their scoring streak. Looking for that seam again, and it's caught. Laying out for it, Desmond Mathis. down Hurricanes.
Looking to close out the Kings. Desmond Malcolm.
And that's a great example of just wanting it more, putting his body on the
That
line
pass
to
is
go out
brought
and
in.
extend this lead here for Hampton County in this fourth quarter. Great job there by Mathis and great throw there by Terry.
Got to stop the clock, put 6 on there. Here we go for the extra points. 41-22 is the score. And every time you think Bluffton has a chance of coming back, Hampton County puts another score on the board. And they started off the second half with another pick 6. Singletary got 2 of them tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
2 of them. One when we were having stream issues. Still, I think we were still able to catch that one, but the other one we definitely caught. Singletary, like we mentioned, 2 pick 6s. And it looks like the offense is going to stay on the field here, try to go for 2.
Yeah, try to even it up. Like I said, they get in that situation. Bobcats, Coach Hayden Gregory called that design to try to give them the chance to get the lead if they were to come back. Singletary falls short right at the line. Let's see if they're going to call him in here. And they do.
And the extra
The
2 are
2
good.
is good. So tackle on 2 for Hampton County. So they erase what would be an advantage for Bluffton if Bluffton was to come back and equal them in touchdowns there. As we go to the kickoff. And we got Courtney McHale checking in with the Let's Go Canes. Checking in as well. Shout out Courtney joining us here in the chat. 43-22 goes the score. Okay, they just changed the score back there, awarded it to the wrong team. I was looking at the scoreboard, and they had 43-24 up there for a second, and I'm like, hold on, wait a minute now. I know I'm not crazy. And Hampton County once again going for that short kick, and oh, it looks like they finally get it. It's going to be Hampton County ball, folks. They're going to get a chance to score again as they get the ball. Hampton County. And this time they kick it away from Warren, which I thought would have been a smart thing to do. He's on the other side, and you see him on the other side. Warren coming in the back of your screen with a hand on his head, looking a little bit like Will Levis there in the Tennessee Titans. And so Hampton County is going to get the ball first down and 10, and you don't expect to see, well, it wasn't really an onside kick, but they've been doing that the whole game. But they've been kicking it to Warren, the best offensive player, which wasn't the smart. I think they should have did that, and I think that might have been the scheme. Let's kick it to Warren. They don't think we're kicking it to their best. Let's kick it to him all game, and at the last second, we're going to kick it to the other guy because he's been sleeping all game.
Not only that, kicked it into the hole where he would have to run up and make a tough catch, especially with the weather conditions that they're in right now. Trying to make a tough catch. We have Riser just fighting for extra yards.
Yeah, just moving the pile, and once again, first down and 10. No need to first down and 10, but we got a flag on the play. No flags on the play. First down and 10 as they keep on moving here on Beaufort's own Hampton County. Dominated performance here tonight. Terry and Risher in the backfield. Singletary with the break. Handoff. Risher just barreling forward. Another first down. Risher just making the pile move. Now, what else can you ask for but to move the chains for Risher? Looks like we've got an injury timeout. So we got an injured cat down on the turf there for the Bobcats. We'll step away for a moment. We'll be right back here on Beaufort's own. Welcome back, everybody, here on Buford's Own after the injury timeout. First down and 10 for the Canes. Terry in the gun. Risher to his left-hand side. He's moved the chains 2 times. Oh, this time he's not going to. Oh, and moved the chains again. I thought he was almost going to make it there to the end zone. That last-second burst before getting tripped up there right at the end. Risher with another first down and 10. Oh, that's 3 carries for basically 30 yards right there for Risher, making it first down and goal.
And Risher and these Hurricanes are looking for the knockout blow, if you will, right now. You know, anything can happen in football, but it would take a lot to score about 30 points in 6 minutes if they run this clock well. So Bluffton's still in the game, don't get me wrong. But this will probably be, if they score right here, it's probably one of the final scores of tonight.
I'll count them out. First down and goal. And a big stop for the Bobcats. If they don't blow the whistle, Risher still standing up. And man, listen. Singletary's obviously the guy. But Risher, man, you become a fan of this guy coming in. Once just to take that crowd of Bobcats defenders and just to reverse out of there. You've seen him carry and push the pile multiple times already tonight. And for him to just get in there to get stuffed, but stay up and still try to reverse out of there. He lost yards on the play. Let's be clear. He lost yards on the play. It's a negative play regardless of how you look at it. But just the amazing body control to be able to stand up against the D lineman like that and to stay up. Great work there by Risher. No breaks. He's still in the game. He gets the toss to the right-hand side, trying to make it to the pylon, and can't make it as he runs out of bounds once again.
There is a flag down here.
We got Sophia Marie Jones checking in now for us as well. Chrissy Romaine checking in for the Hurricanes with 2 hearts, and Courtney Mitchell. A little bit of taunting there. It's a Category 5 Hurricane in the midst right now here in Bluffton.
Holding penalty against.
And that penalty going to be against the Canes. A holding penalty there, going to back them up a little bit.
The ref must be tired of talking. Didn't mic up that time.
Yeah. Oh, well, there he goes.
Holding.
Oh, never mind.
Offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Second down.
And I guess the broadcaster jinx works on referees too. It's weird how it's weird how that works when you least expect it. Whatever you say they're not doing, they do it immediately after you say it, which is crazy work. So second down and a long way to go, still in goal, so they have to score. But now they're on the 20-yard line. Hand off to Risher. Burst through the middle. He's only going to get about 6 yards, so 14 yards to go still for the Canes.
Florida Canes.
I said for the Canes.
Oh, I thought you said Florida Canes. I was about to say, wait, what?
For the Canes. Apologize, man.
It's like these Canes are going to go for it here. Or it's third down. What am I talking about?
Apologize, we got to start the clock there. We're a couple seconds behind. We'll let it keep on rolling on the next stoppage and keep you updated as we go. 6:05 in regulation. 6:05 is the official time. Third down and 14. And it looks like we're going to get a timeout, Canes, which means we're going to let our clock keep on rolling here so that way we can catch up. Don't forget, if you enjoyed our coverage tonight.
Timeout Hampton, that's their second. Will also be an extra 1 minute heat and hydration timeout.
And an extra 1 minute as well, so about a 2-minute timeout I guess we're going to have here. Don't forget, if you enjoyed our coverage here on Buford's Own, you can text Buford to 801-801 to help support our coverage of local high school sports. That's Buford to 801-801 to help support our coverage of local high school sports here in Beaufort County. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back here on Buford's Own. welcome back everybody here live on Buford's Own after the timeout break. Injury and, a little hydration timeout there, a little double whammy there. 3rd down and 14 here for the Canes. Handoff. Going to be to Risher, not going to get too far, but we got flags
David
flying
Risher
in
on
all
the
over the
carry.
place.
There's a flag out there amongst them.
And it's going to be holding on the Canes. So a lot of great things they've done tonight. A lot of bad here on this drive here, looking to trying to seal the game.
Yeah, especially on, like you said, trying to seal the game on this drive. They are wasting some clock with this long drive, the backwards penalties and everything. But you do want to try to walk away with this drive with some points, at least getting 3. And with this position right now, I really don't know how good their kicker is. He's been banging the extra points, but I haven't seen his leg in order to see if if he has the range for a longer field goal. So I say that they try to just get it within the 20, get it into the red zone, and then try to let your
40
kicker take it from
on
there.
the offense. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
So they're going to decline the penalty so that way it goes to 4th down. They say, hey, we'll take our chances on one play versus giving you the opportunity to get another 1st down, which Risher has just been churning out for them, and you risk you getting 6. And it looks like you're going to get exactly what you asked for here. As I think the kicking unit is coming on on the field. The kick is up. And it's good. Tackle on 3 for Hampton County. And shout out to Mr. Ralph Sullivan for making the
I
extra
don't know
point kick.
about that.
And what do you mean you don't know about that, Mr. Announcer? That was kind of.
That one looked good.
Yeah, I would say that's where you come in as an announcer. That's just over the loudspeaker. You don't, that's kind of. But 46-22 goes the Hampton County Hurricanes. And some conversation. Looks like we got some dirty laundry on the play.
Dead ball. Delay game on the offense.
And that's going to
5-yard
delay a
penalty,
game.
Still 4th down.
5-yard penalty, still 4th down. Going to back up a little bit, so it looks like they're going to re-kick it. And I think that's might have been what he might have been referring to. I didn't catch that on the play card. He might have
Yeah.
been expiring. That's what he was doing.
You
I was
mentioned
like,
the fact that we love the play clock, and we didn't pay attention to
we
it on
did
that
not
one.
pay attention to it at all on that play, bro. Either way, the yards don't matter. Still 4th down and goal for the Bobcats. At least on my side, try to eyeball it here from up here, but. They're going to send Mr. Sullivan out to redo another field goal. This one 5 yards longer. The kick is up. And this time it is no good for the Hurricanes. And the Bobcats are going to take over 1st down and 10 here. Ball going to be on the 15-yard line, and they're going to have to get 21 points, and they're going to have to get it 21 points fast.
Hurricanes leading 43-22.
5 minutes left. This is going to be a tough stretch here for Bluffton. They're trying to make this comeback on their homecoming night, like we said, but it's still possible. Just need a score here and ability to get the ball back, whether it's through kicking or whether it's through the defensive side of the ball.
First down and 10. McCarthy tried to do a quick throw over to Omer. Just missed his man.
Pass intended for
2nd
Omer,
down and
incomplete.
10. The couldn't get nothing going on that. Try to get a quick throw on the backside to Omer. A little bit off the mark there. Probably maybe he was supposed to go up a little bit, try to run into the screen.
Yeah, they kind of had a miscommunication on that same type of play earlier. And you see McCarthy during that play, he was kind of confused on what Omer was doing. But finally, still didn't get it cleared up as McCarthy kind of scrambles here. It's a couple of yards, about 5.
Run out of bounds right around the 25.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Looks like they'll mark it about the 24.
3rd down.
3rd and 6.
For the Bobcats. Smart play to McCarthy to at least not try to make the play to run out of bounds, try to stop the clock. They're going to need all the time they can get. Quick throw to Warren on the outside, and the ball going to be dropped. He's looking to run with it. So 4th down now for the Bobcats.
These Bobcats have to go for it in this position.
Pass will be ruled incomplete. He caught it out of bounds, I believe. 4th down.
Four wide for McCarthy. Look for Warren at the top of your screen. Got the neon green shoes. Deep throw to the left-hand side. He goes the other way. He's looking for Omer. And that ball going to be incomplete. Trying to take the deep shot down the left-hand side. He got the one-on-one.
Terrell Grant on coverage for the Hurricanes.
And he goes for Omer on the left-hand side. Looking for Omer. And that's going to be a turn.
That's a turn.
Downs for the Bobcats.
And yeah, I think that was the incompletion to seal the game off here. These Hurricanes had a great game tonight. You can see in the chat they're putting a bunch of storm emojis.
Yeah, here comes the storm emojis now.
Yeah, they had a bunch. There was a category 5 for sure in this first half. Second half kind of cooled down to category 3, if you will, and turned it back up when they needed to. These Hurricanes had a great performance here, especially Mr. Jalen Singletary and the running back duo and Riser as well. You know, just great game, offensive and defensive side of the ball.
Your 1st down and 10. Terry, handoff to the right-hand side. Break a couple tackles there. New running back into the game. That's going to be Roderick Lodeholt, listed as a QB. They're going to get the carry.
I believe that was Roderick Lodeholt with the carry.
And looks like we're going to get another hydration timeout, sounds like. So we'll step away for a moment. 43-22. Welcome back after the timeout break. Quick handoff up the middle. We gain a couple more yards there, just trying to run the timeout here. And it looks like we're gonna get a timeout. Bluffton. And they called a timeout. They said a Bluffton timeout before the break, so I put them at 2, and then it looks like they called one just now, so that's going to put them at 1 timeout.
Result of the play is third down. Timeout Bluffton. The play clock operator, please put 4:33 on the game clock. 4:33.
4:33 as the call that they want to put on the game clock there. I guess we could do that.
And while we're on this little timeout break, these Hurricanes, just became a team last year. Combined Estill and Hampton County became a team, went deep in the playoffs last year, third round, and now they're showing what they can do, two-way versus four, and they're still showing that they're one of the best two-ways in South Carolina, if not the best two-way in South Carolina. The performance they're putting on here tonight.
Teams making their way back onto the field. Third down and 3. A little bit of pistol here. Terry, load hook behind him. And Terry rushing up, trying to get a false start. They're trying to draw a call. And it looks like we're finally going to get a timeout call, it looks like.
Timeout Hampton, that's their third and final timeout.
And that's going to be no timeouts left for Hampton. We'll take a break, and we'll be right on back. Welcome back, everybody, here live on Buford's own third down and 3. Just over 4.5 left to go in the fourth quarter. Hampton